Welcome to NoFabs.
Welcome back, guys. Here at NoFabs, we are no strangers to a Volvo T5 engine. Done quite a few of them over the years, and I have YouTube one, and you quite enjoyed the last one. So here I am again. I'm going to do you another one.
And this time it's a V70. So if you watched the other video, we did an S60R, which is this video. Sounded absolutely sick, as you can hear. We're pretty much doing the same thing on this. Similar car, so probably wondering why you're doing video again. It's just because it's a similar car. It's not exactly the same. Similar, this one's automatic, the S60 are manual, so there is going to be some differences on this one. But what the aim is, we're doing the same sort of thing. We're doing a 3-inch cat back. This one has got the standard cat in, the S60 had a downpipe, so it won't sound as good, but I'm still expecting it to sound pretty nice. So the 2.5 T5, the OG, where do you think the ST and the RS got it from? That's what came in these. So I've always liked these cars. They are absolute monsters. So yeah, this one already something wrong with exhaust, or it's already got an exhaust on there because it's a lot louder than stock. Get it up and we'll see what's been done, if anything, or if exhaust just fell off. Genuinely not sure at the moment. Right then, let's see. So for one, it's reversed into a curb before and absolutely smashed tip. That's not helping, but I don't think that's supposed to be there. That's probably why it sounds really loud. It's never good when you can get 4 fingers in. Oh, exhaust is absolutely rotten on it. It's rotten. It's had a repair here before. You can see where original hanger used to be welded in there. That is like a repair section. Common that, they always go there. Exhaust is rotten, isn't it? It's all rotten. Silencer's cracked round weld there, so that's blowing. Still got original cat on, which is rare. We'll not get this customer's address out, or that'll be gone. Right, we'll be going from there on this one. So 2-bolt flange, if we can get them undone, they look crusty. Look at the state of them, there's nothing left of them. They'll be interesting. We'll get them undone one way or other. Yeah, that's where we're going from. From there, from that flange, no centre box, 3-inch all the way to the back to here. We'll do the box similar to the S60 one. Yeah, and then we're going to modify his bumper. He wants the tailpipe same as the S60, but the bumper is a lot different on the S60. This is designed to sort of like come out at an angle. S61 comes a lot further around there like that, and it has 2 twins sat together. So we are going to modify his bumper. What I'll probably do is I'll probably come around here, I'll probably just trim this off a little bit so it looks natural, and then cut that round there. We'll make a nice job of it, we'll make it look factory. Well, that's what he wants. He wants like the staggered slash cut like the S60 had, which is, in my opinion, the best tip for these. Nothing suits them. I've done tips on these before, they always look weird. Nothing suits these other than like raw pipe slash cut. Right, let's get this rust box off and let's make a start, shall we?
So right about now is where Connor is about to have a 30-minute battle getting those rusty bolts out. In the background, while he's been doing that,
this for the silencer. Now I haven't showed you all the details on this one, but if you want to see the details on how we make this, how we get these angles and stuff, jump over to the S60 video once you've finished watching this one. There's a very detailed explanation there of how I made that. But I just want to show you, that is what is inside this silencer. That is exactly how we make it. Not Chinese, not imported from abroad, right here in the UK in my shop. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect transition from 3-inch to a twin 2-inch. We're going to get that in the silencer now. We're going to get that built. Obviously at the moment there's no case. The case is here on the bench. There's the case, just an empty case. We need to drop that in there. Then we'll pack it with Acousta-Fill and we'll get the other cap on the other end. That's the silencer made. Once we've welded this up, then we can start making the mid-pipe. There's the box, fully finished. So that is now the base ingredient for this exhaust system. If you've got a terrible first ingredient, which is the silencer, your exhaust is doomed from the get-go. This exhaust silencer is obviously mint, you can see in there, look, perfect 2-to-1. We can't do anything else now until we've done something with the bumper. So we're gonna have to cut this bumper out. Now just remember, we're only gonna get one go at this, so we've got to make sure it's absolutely bang right. So the original one used to come down sort of sideways and point down like that. we're wanting to turn it to twin tips what come out straight. So this portion here, look, has got to go because it's going to look weird otherwise. So plan is we're going to just sort of come from this point here, and we're going to do like a gentle fade all the way up to the sort of lip of where that is, because we're going to want to get rid of this lip here. So that lip there, we're going to try and get rid of that. So we're going to come from there, we're going to sort of come all the way up there at a gradual line, get rid of that, because obviously then if we cut it across there, we don't want this little chamfered lip, we want to get rid of that altogether. So we're only going to have one go, we've got to get it right first time. So let me get a straight edge. So that's what we want to do, look, we want to cut that across there. All the way around that tapered lip there. Right, and then let me just get on the ladder. It's got to be right first go. You can't press rewind if you cock this up. So it's got to be right first time. Right, so I'm thinking something like that, because on the one with a factory, like that S60, what I keep mentioning, the cutout is not very big. They're only 57mm pipes, and the reason that they slash cut off so much is because they're quite close to edge up bumper. I can see there that I want to be a little bit more that way, like that. We'll get that though. Right, I think we're good to start cutting at that. A little bit nervous. I've never ever cut a bumper on a Volvo before. I've done many bumper cuts. If you watch my channel, you'll see I've cut many bumpers. So it's not my first rodeo, but these always look weird. So I'm a little nervous, right? I think that's the best it's gonna get. Let's do some chopping. Right boys, showtime. Right, I'm an era worried so far. I think we'll be all right. Don't look that bad that now. So I need to finish it off, but it's kind of looking like they do now when they have them twin tips there, because you get to see a lot of it from the side, which is why they turn so much. I'm a little worried. Bear in mind if I cock this up, it's me who's buying him a new bumper. Right, this is just a flat disc on a drill. This is how we're going to get all curves in it. Obviously, you can see at the moment I've just cut it out. We've got a lot of square edges. Obviously, we don't want square edges, but I don't want to be going too ballistic with grinder, because one slip, up bumper, and we're in trouble. So I'm going to do it more with this one now. Right, come back here, stand back here and look at that now. What do you think? I think that looks spot on. It will, the want tips are in there and turned and that. Right, we need to finish the edge now, so I'll get a Stanley blade and I'll just literally just deburt edges with a Stanley blade. Just put you a nice edge where paint is wet bumper. You obviously don't want to catch paint and lift it up, so you just like put a bit of a beveled edge on it with a Stanley blade. You know what, when that's on floor, I reckon that's going to look absolutely spot on. Cool, right. Next, so that takes balls. That's it's not an easy thing to do, so I don't advise you going chopping your own bumpers if you've got no experience doing it. I have cut many bumpers and I feel like we've made a nice job of that. Next thing then, we need some tips what are going to line up to that. So last time I did the S60, I'd got the old tips and I could copy the angle of them. This time obviously I haven't got that, so I am going to have to just have a bit of a play. I have to just try and see what angle suits it best. So this might take 1 or 2 goes, because the angle's so close to the edge of bumper, the tailpipe sort of turn. It's hard for me to explain. I'll just have to show you with actions rather than words, but you shall see. We'll make a nice job of this now. So let's get a piece of 57. Let's just do an absolute guesstimate of a cut and see what we come out with. So this is a piece of 57 that I've just pulled out of his scrap bin. essentially. So I'm just going to use this to try and see what we think. So I'm going to say about that sort of slash angle. I think looking at it, that will not be far off. Look, they sort of twist sideways like that. So you imagine most cars come out straight like that, where your slash cut faces straight down. But on these Volvos, they don't. They turn to the side like that. And they turn to the side because it sort of suits the shape at bumper then. You imagine there's going to be two of them at side of each other. Just grab the ladder and have a look from the top. Make sure it looks right from the top. But I think I've absolutely nailed it there on first attempt. I can't really hold it square. Does look a bit weird that, like I might have to take it a bit more, you know. Looks a bit.
Take it flat that little corner edge off and all. Yeah, it looks a bit weird here because it's like you can see daylight above that there, but then that disappears.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to fade that a bit more, aren't we? In terms of that though, it kind of does. It flows mint with bumper that. We'll see. I'm not going to do anything just yet. I'm not going to do anything drastic just yet. If when I've got all the tailpipes up and set where I want them, if I think it does look a bit strange, maybe I'll take that a little bit further down there. I didn't really want to take it out anymore, but if I have to, I will do. And that's not too bad at all at that. You're just going to see a lot of it from the side, aren't you? But that's how they are though. You do see a lot of them, which is why they look weird.
It looks alright. It's just that bit there because obviously weird angle.
Yeah.
You can see daylight above there.
Yeah.
And that bit disappears, so it makes it look like it's sat wonky.
Yeah. They do look weird. I say it every time I do one on one of these. They look weird when you do tailpipes on them. Right. There's no else we can do at the minute. I'm happy with that angle. So now let's transfer that angle onto some proper stainless. This is just out of scrap. We'll transfer it onto some nice clean stainless, make some tips because we've got to reduce it down a little bit to 2-inch. I might do them a bit bigger, you know. I might do it in 2.5. That's 57. That I might do them a little bit bigger still. Might do them in 2.5. I think it's going to fill that gap a bit bigger, and it might make it look less duggy. Wish I had another piece to try. Let me see if I've got another piece. Here's what I've come up with. Got them slash cutted off. I can't tell how well I'm holding them, but maybe something like that. Right, come and have a look. Come and stand up back. Show them front back. They look sick. Well, from where I'm stood anyway, what they look like front back. Happy days. So we need to make some reducers for them now. Reduce the back sides of them down to 2-inch. Then we need to, I haven't even showed them this bit yet. Come and show them this yet. I haven't even showed them this. So we've already got the mid-pipe mocked together. Mid-pipe on these, very simple. Flange at front, 15-degree bend down, 15-degree bend back level. A little bit of straight, very simple. That's a 75-degree bend straight into the silencer. You've already seen us make it silencer. And then little bits out of the silencer will be bendy. We'll have to bend them out into his tailpipes. So yeah, I've not even showed you that bit yet. Not welded it, only tacked together for the moment. But yeah, that's next bit now. We're just going to cut a 75-degree bend for that, get us box in position, and then we can start mocking these up. And then if you're wondering why have I done one tip super duper long compared to other one, it's basically from the side. So when you're at side, you're not going to see it step down to a smaller tube when you stood at side. No, because of this droop down it bumper. That's why I've done that. Obviously, you're never going to see it when it's on floor, and you're never going to see that one shorter than other. It's mainly just for aesthetics from the side, so it looks the part from the side there. You're never going to see it then. Cool. Right, 2 jobs. 75-degree bend, 2 reducers. Let's do it. fully welded up. Took Connor a little over an hour to weld that. We are running short on time though now. It's like 5:30. We're short at 6. It's going to be another late road test, boys. We better get this on quick. Customer will be here any second. We better take it out for a spin. Quick time. Let's get this thing on. Right, it is almost closing time. That looks sick. Let's get it down and let's see what it sounds like. I'm excited. Are you? Be ready. Oh, he's gonna be f***ing wet through. Sounds sexual, right? Let's take it a spin down the street. It's all a bit of a rush job. He's going to be absolutely wet through it though, I promise you that. It sounds sick. Not quite as poppy and bangy as the S60. Sounds nice. Sounds beautiful. He's going to be wet through, I promise you that. I promise you that he's going to be happy with that. Automatic does kind of ruin party a little bit. Hopefully you can see us. We've had to got interior lights on. Good old UK now. Dark at 5:30. Not ideal for us, but...
How did we cope with it? Because we started in January.
I don't know. We must have been faster then. We must be slower now. The best sounding T5 exhaust, I've said it. That's it. It sounds unbelievable. I've heard them all. Some of them are drony, some of them are too much. That is just it's the perfect level, isn't it? Absolutely perfect. If you don't shift, it's going to get run over.
The road's empty.
Empty. Oh, sounds so nice. Hopefully it's not drony on an auto. We shall see. Let's get winder up. Come on, out my way. Such an underrated car, these. For the time. They're old, aren't they now? But
If it were manual.
yeah, they're quite rare in manual, I think. I don't think there is many manuals. But yeah, they were ahead for the time they were. Still a rate car today.
Just different and all, innit?
Yeah. That exhaust tone is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just got that, you've got that 5-cylinder growl, but it's not full on Focus ST where it's just hideously loud. Yeah, it's not in your face. Not everyone's not looking at you. Right.
You can already tell that's not going to be drony at all.
Right, we're going to see in a second. Everyone's out of my way. Struggling to get it perfect because everyone's in my way, but come on, let's try and get to 70. There it is. Let it cog into top gear. There you go. Top gear, 70 mile an hour, nothing. No drone whatsoever, not even a speck. Sorry, I'm trying to get back in lane. Now, not even a speck, no drone at all. You've got a bit of a burble. Well, that's an exhaust note, it's not a drone. So droning is where it's just constant. Wow, you can feel it, it hurts your ears. That's what drone is. I know not everyone might understand what we mean. You'll hear us talking about drone in every video. Drive a Golf R with wrong setup on it, and boy, you will know what drone is quickly because it just blasts your ears out. Like, it hurts your ears to drive them.
Drone reminds me of being on an airplane.
Yeah, that's what drones like. It like
feels.
vibrates your eardrums. And it's annoying, it makes you hate a car very quick, but there's no drone on that. There were no drone on the last setup we did, can confirm. Also on this one, completely drone free, none whatsoever. We're going to get one little blast back and we're going to head back to base and we're going to see it smile on this bloke's face because he's going to be a happy man. What a car, what a car. It's 2003 with two police officers chasing someone in it. What a car.
This is what they use for coppers?
Yeah, coppers used to use these.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, back in the day, coppers had these. Rightly so, what a car, eh? Perfect for a police chase, aren't they? bags of torque.
They only made them, didn't they, from 2011 to 2016?
God, he's going to be so happy with this. He's going to have a smile from ear to ear all the way home booting this. He'll probably use half a tank of fuel all the way home booting it. He's going to have a smile from ear to ear. Well boys, sadly we didn't get the owner's reaction, but we'll hope you enjoyed that video. We hope you've enjoyed watching it. Sounds sick. These T5s, they always sound sick. Second one we've done now on a T5. Probably won't do any more videos on T5s, unless you want any more, that is. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. We'll catch you in the next video.